What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys are on a fantastic day today, and today I have the fourth channel update for you guys today. Hope you guys are excited for the video. Got a lot to go over today, including lots of elements of both good and bad regarding the channel moving forward into Q3 and 4 of into the fall winter, I should say. Not necessarily. We're already like halfway through Q3, so I apologize for wording it like that. But anyways, I got a lot to go over with you guys today. I hope you guys are excited for the channel update. We're going to dive straight into everything. I'm going to try to put timestamps, so if you want to see something particular, you can do that by looking. There should be that new feature where it says it on the progress line for the video. But anyways, we got a lot of stuff to go over, so I hope you guys are excited, and we're going to get into it. Beginning with where we are at right now. So I just want to first off and foremost say thank you guys so much for all the support recently. The last channel update I did, I think I want to say I had maybe 1,300 subscribers. We are almost to 1,900 at this point, which is mind-boggling to me. So first and foremost, I want to thank you guys so much for all the support on my YouTube channel. I very much appreciate it, and it really makes my day to see all the comments, messages, and all the feedback. It really makes my day, and I really appreciate you guys first and foremost. Speaking of that, obviously, we've had quite a year, to say the least. 2020 has been something that a lot of us, and I don't think any of us, really anticipated whatsoever. So, obviously with that, there's been some pros and cons as to everything else in life. Beginning with, as you guys have been able to notice, since pretty much March, my dedication to my channel has been very good. I've put a lot of effort into all the videos I've produced, and we've increased the frequency, obviously, for certain times, and now we're on a pretty good Monday, Wednesday, Friday rotation that I will talk about shortly. But there's been a lot of things that have went on since the last channel update, which, like I said, was in May at some point. A lot of things have happened since then. First and foremost, there's been a lot of stuff that has went on. So I kind of lost what I was trying to say with everything that's went on. I'll kind of review everything in a moment, but first and foremost, I want to start with what the channel updates got in store. And the first and foremost, the biggest thing here that we're going to talk about today is returning to school through this tough time. So obviously, if you guys kind of didn't realize, school pretty much for everybody ended in middle to March. Mainly everybody's spring break school was cut early due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Followed by this, it's been obviously a lot of time that everybody's been home. So I have obviously used that time to dedicate a lot to the channel, obviously. As you guys can tell, the videos have got better, and just my dedication and everything. I made the Discord server that's done really well, and I've really enjoyed all those, or everything in that realm. So I apologize, guys. There's been a lot of stuff that's went on, and all of that's been without really a huge commitment. Yes, I've worked a lot this summer, and that has took a lot of time, but nothing like that is like school. And obviously, if you guys have been here since pretty much about a year at this point, around a year total at this point, like say if you've been around since last August or so, that's kind of when the channel really, you guys could notice very well that my videos and everything, my production, and just overall enthusiasm, I just wasn't myself really till really about December. Really had a hard time having energy to make stuff for you guys, because if you guys were unaware, I played football and I was in the marching band all last fall. So that right there by itself ate up all my time. I literally had Sundays off, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday was all school and football practice. So that lasted from 6 to 6 and 12 hours, I think 12 hours, but obviously that's a long day for one person to go bang, 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 full on consistent. And then Saturdays, obviously, there's marching band competition. So I never, excuse me guys, I just had dinner. I never had any time to, or energy, or whatever you want to call it, to be able to make these videos. And obviously things got better after that. Went into off season, and then band goes to concert, which is a lot less demanding, obviously, if you can't tell. So I was able to come back to the channel stronger than ever, and we had a lot of success since then, obviously. And I've really enjoyed making the videos. A lot of encouraging and fantastic things have happened over that time. So we've had a really good stretch here, especially since March, of lots of dedication. If you guys remember the channel update, the first one getting stressful in about this time last year. I think maybe it was a little later, or not quite a year exactly at this point, but I want to say it was sometime in late August 2019. That obviously entailed that it was going to be really stressful, and ended up being very stressful. It was very difficult to navigate everything around to be able to record the videos for you guys. So that kind of put the channel, obviously, like I kind of said, in a state of not the best state, obviously, and everything's been great since. So that kind of leads me to my point where my goal right now is to not have that happen again. I'm going to do my absolute best to make the channel as, how should I word this, as well produced and, sorry guys, I'm trying to come up with words for this because this is kind of something hard to describe. It's going to be great stuff. That's my plan. It's going to be great stuff, just as you guys have seen, but obviously due to school, it's going to be affected somewhat because I'm not sure how much homework I'm going to get, and at this point, I'm not sure how school is going to start. But as of right now, it's supposed to start physical school on August 24th, the Monday. So we'll see if that goes through, but I'll keep you guys informed if you join the Discord, if you would, so you can have that information. I would highly suggest it, and we also have very good times in there, so I would recommend joining that. So yeah, school, it's going to be interesting. I'm going to be dedicated. I'm going to be here. I'm really excited for what's to come, and I'm going to talk about exactly what videos to expect from me in the fall and winter coming up. But second off, I want to talk about another topic that I have recently shifted over to, and that is I have decided to not do premieres near as often anymore. If you guys have been around since pretty much the beginning of 2020, I pretty much have premiered every video. And if you guys are unaware, the premiere feature on YouTube is made for pretty much as a live stream in a video format, to where you can have live chat and engage with your viewers while the video is playing live. And I have used that feature for pretty much every video I've made in 2020, a couple excluded, but the majority of them. I've decided that that feature is fantastic. I love the feature to death, but I feel like I have pretty much abused the feature to where I don't think it's, I think I've used it too much. I really do. I'm not saying that I'm burnt out on premieres, but I do have to say that I feel like I've done too much with them. And I have decided to go back to the normal uploading feature on YouTube, just for the fact that, first and foremost, the main thing was obviously, everybody's going to get busy. I really appreciate each and every one of you who made it to all of them, but I don't want to take up your guys' time slots right there, especially if you have commitments and stuff. So I kind of feel bad for having that time obligated if you are a fan of my channel, and I've decided to make that I've decided to make the videos just upload once again at 4 p.m. Central Time is when you can expect those. So once again, I've decided to discontinue premieres pretty much. I may do a couple here and there, but it's mainly going to be uploads once again. So like if you were a viewer from 2000 or pretty much until 2020, you know what the normal uploads are like. And I'm sure you guys have been able to notice the last couple videos just get published on the YouTube. So you don't have to watch them exactly when they come out. You can watch them at your own pace. And again, I upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 4 p.m. Central Time is the normal. Sometimes there'll be videos thrown in at random spots. Usually it's either going to be 4 o'clock or 12 o'clock, and maybe some videos here and there that get published out of nowhere if it's a really big topic. But yeah, I'm really, I feel like you guys may just like that better, and I've decided to make the change back over to just uploads. And maybe we'll do a couple premieres here and there, but I don't want to take up all your guys' time in that time slot, so I've decided to discontinue those. And maybe they'll come back, we'll see. I know a lot of you guys did enjoy them, and I'm very appreciative and thankful for you guys that enjoyed them. We'll see how we'll do more of them. So that leads me to a big project that I've talked about. I talked about in the third channel update pretty briefly, and I have more information on it. I know a lot of you guys have been wondering what is going on with my Phoenix Sky Harbor Model Airport that I announced back in Q2. My Phoenix Sky Harbor Model Airport has been something that I've been very excited about. It's been a massive project to make the airport. If you guys are unaware, I'm making a full 1 to 400 scale Phoenix Sky Harbor Model Airport, which is going to entail every gate and on every concourse that they have. Obviously, this is a huge project. If you're unaware, Phoenix Sky Harbor before the pandemic was the 13th largest airport in the United States, and it obviously has around 100 gates, I believe. So I've had to go with my own right hand right here and go right every gate apron, all the taxiways, and I'm about to make the concourses. That leads me into where I am on the project. If you guys are unaware, I've been working on it since, I want to say, about May, and I've spent a ton of time on it. Some days I just do not have energy to work on it. Others I get quite a lot done, and I am excited to announce I have one concourse on aprons, and then all I have to do is make the concourses, and it's going to be ready to go. I got pretty much all the planes I need for it. I'm not going to buy the internationals till they return, and I've got all the domestic stuff. Pretty much anything that's filing right now, I got it ready, and I've got the majority of it ready regardless. So obviously it's going to be a little different now that we're in the pandemic. Obviously a lot of the aircraft I was planning on using for it have been retired, particularly some of the American Airlines aircraft. If you guys are unaware, not every gate at Phoenix is occupied all the time anyway, so my plan is to just have it kind of mix and match between bank system and more of quiet time. So we're gonna have a mix and match of styles for updates, but they are gonna be on our new cut motion update style, which I'll kind of briefly touch on at the end, that you guys have seemed to really enjoy. But anyways, you guys are probably all wondering, when am I planning to unveil the project? Obviously it's going to be a monthly airport update series, just like my other airports. I'll touch on that again in a moment. My ultimate goal right now is to have it done by the end of August. I'm not sure. I'm really not. I'm going to make the decision probably at the end of this week whether it's going to happen this month or not. I'm going to try my absolute best to make it happen. I have 8 concourses I have to get done. I have to nail them all. I have to do all the windows and everything. So especially with my time schedule, if school ends up starting on time, it's going to be super hard to make that happen this month. But I'm really leaning towards for sure having it done by September. It's not because I'm trying to procrastinate it, it's because it's a very big project, and by the time I have all these other videos done for you guys and have some rest time, it's almost impossible to find time to work on it on some days. So my goal is to have it done. I got to get a couple more boards cut. Luckily I have got the final supplies to do it, and I'm going to try my best to have it ready by the end of this month, but I'm not going to guarantee it. But I can say I'm for sure looking to have it ready by September, which is very, very exciting, obviously. That leads us into our next point. So yes, Phoenix will be coming very soon. It is the next airport on the channel. And then there's the next category, which is what to expect from my channel. So obviously, if you guys are unaware, this channel is mainly focused about model airplanes, airports, unboxings, reviews, and I got a couple different things I'm going to work on as well. But the plan is all the airports at the current time are scheduled to be on a monthly active rotation between Dallas, Tulsa, Pensacola, Reno, Albuquerque, Orange County, and Storyline Season 2. Not looking to discontinue any of the airports, I do have to say right now. The current plan is for Pensacola, obviously the board just got redone. The airport's pretty much set for long term. My plan for it is to make it a bi-monthly series where we're going to have that airport rotate with another airport of the same size in the United States. Going to be another 15-gate airport pretty much, and that's going to be what we have to switch off. So for example, Pensacola January, February, and then or you can just say January and then whatever airport's going to be February. I kind of have the airport in my head. Haven't fully decided, but it's looking very sharp right now. Do need maybe 1 or 2 planes for it, but I pretty much have it ready, and that is the airport I'm planning to do. And pretty cool airport. I'm really excited about it, but I may change my mind, so I will not announce that currently. But that's the ultimate plan. As well as all the other airports are set. Albuquerque's great. Orange County is going to stay as it is with the foils. As of for Dallas, I want to get a big time table platform. I have not decided what I want to figure out, kind of what my long-term plan is for college, which is somewhat coming up. I may touch on that at the end here, but that's kind of, we're still kind of a ways away from that. We're about 2 years away from that point. If I'm for sure going to stay here and commute to college, I'm definitely going to have a platform built but I still do want to have one. Just haven't decided how I'm going to go about it. The alternative is buying 2 fold-up tables and rocking and loading that way. But yeah, the fold-up tables are fine. I think it works good for what I do with it, but definitely look to potentially have a more more accurate and bigger Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. If not, I'm definitely going to redo East Satellite, D and B, and make some actual wood pieces there so they don't look as bad if I do not decide to do the full the big circular concourses that they have, of course. And as for Tulsa Reno, obviously the hybrid board plan is to redo that board at some point in this fall. I'm not sure when I'm going to get around to it, but that's my plan. My goal is to probably get Phoenix done, and then that'll probably be my first project after that, because I want to get all the airports, obviously. This is pretty much the only one left I would think has to be redone. Want to get those redone so it looks good. The paper obviously is not only just wearing out, but it doesn't look great. So I just want to redo that and make it more presentable, if you want to say such a thing. But yeah, all the airports, the rest of them, I'm still real happy with Reno, Tulsa, Albuquerque, Orange County. Not planning to make those bi-monthly, just continue them or anything. I think especially once we get through this pandemic, everything will be interesting enough once again. And it's been quite interesting to see how these airports have recovered, if you want to put it that way. So hopefully by the end of the year, they'll be back to full strength. And all those airports, for the most part, I think all of them besides Orange County, have a significant amount of updates. So if you wish to go check out those playlists, you're welcome to do so. And there's also a channel update playlist, which has pretty much, if you just, I don't know about you guys, but I kind of like seeing the creators go off about what to expect from their channels and stuff. I really enjoy that stuff for whatever reason, on a variety of topics. So I do have a playlist created with all of them, so you guys can kind of see how it's went throughout the years. So if you're interested in that, I will try to leave it in the description. But anyways, there is tons of playlists that go for it. And then yeah, with the model airports and then translating into the real life aviation side of things, I'll touch on it one more time. I know I did in the last channel update very heavily, but I did obviously discontinue live streams months ago just because my internet's not there, my setup's not adequate, and it's just obviously not the most engaging thing to do with that kind of technology, or with the internet and situation I have. And on top of that, the majority of you guys are more model airport in real life stuff, so I just thought it was not the most beneficial move to do so. And when the internet's not good enough and I can't enjoy it, I don't think it's worth doing. So I decided obviously to discontinue that. With that, I kind of made more of an emphasis obviously on model airports, and just a couple more things on models real quick to expect. Massive unboxings to stay. I got a big one coming for my birthday, which is going to be middle of September. I'm really excited. 9 came out last week if you wish to go watch that, and there's a full playlist for that as well. And then reviews, obviously, I did do quite a few of those in the Wednesday slots during the summer. Definitely may start bringing those back slightly. Model unboxing / reviews. Obviously, I have a ton of models back there if I want to review them all individually. So maybe we'll do more of like the models that are kind of have something unique to them, or high value, or just really nice planes maybe, and kind of leave the other ones that are just okay just to sit, or that have been reviewed a lot. But obviously the massive unboxings, I've went into depth about all the models I've got and reviewed them fully. And then the model review series playlist is mainly anything under 5 planes pretty much, or 6 or whatever. A limited amount of planes reviewed in one video. So yeah, and then for model stuff, obviously, I'm trying to think if there's anything more. I do have some exciting something planned for 2,000 subscribers. Not going to reveal it yet, but it's going to have to do with the model, so I'm very excited about that. Along with, I have a couple ideas in my head that I kind of want to do for particular videos, so with the models, so those will come when they come, but for now I'm going to leave those kind of on the down low, if you understand that. And then for real life aviation, obviously, since the last channel update, we've made a big emphasis. We've done 3 spotting vlogs at Tulsa International Airport. I'm really glad you guys enjoyed those. Those are a blast to make, and really just goes into detail on going spotting in the real life, which is very fun to do. So those are definitely going to be coming. And then obviously pretty much it's confirmed at this point that the high school football is in jeopardy at this point, but pretty much it's a done deal that band competitions are done. So that'll leave me with Saturdays and Sundays, not only just to work on content, but also to go to the airport, see some stuff, and then we'll have the breaks in there as well. You know, Labor Day, fall break, Thanksgiving break, Christmas break, and all those. So we'll have time to go to the airport still. We'll still end up find out stuff to do that. I do plan to go at least one more time before school starts, but they've been really fun to make, and I'm going to potentially, I'll talk about it a little more on the next category, the final category, but I'll talk about what I plan to do in the vlog format as well. Obviously, it's not the best, especially watching the planes since I take the pictures, but I'll kind of talk about my improvise and what I plan to do there. So that leaves us with trip reports pretty much. Obviously, I had trip reports all flowing all the way up until April, did one a month, and it went really well. The full 20 playlist, or full 20 trip report playlist is available to watch. I considered maybe redoing some of the first ones. I think I'm gonna leave it. I do. Maybe the last American MD-80 flight's the only one I may consider. But obviously there hasn't been a trip report in a long time. Pretty much I can't do anything till I'm able to fly again, and that's kind of where we're at. Maybe we'll improvise and do some stuff in the cars. I don't know, we'll see. But as of for right now, travel through air is kind of not foreseeable. So I will do my best to counter to that with hopefully be able to fly again soon, but not looking good right now. So those will return whenever I'm able to take a flight. Okay, so kind of the final main thing I wanted to go over, I'll go over a little small things at the end, is there's definitely going to be some changes presentative wise in the videos that you guys are going to start noticing over the next pretty much till the end of 2020. I have a couple things for sure that I'm looking to do for sure. First and foremost, as I kind of talked about, I moved over to cut style airport updates, which kind of was the final thing that I really wanted to do before I upgraded my video camera equipment, which it was something that I've thought about doing. I never got on top of the style really, and I just never changed over. But ever since I have in July, I really enjoyed it, and I feel like you guys have as well. It just makes the updates nice, more simple, and cleaner. So obviously, I've transitioned over, and it's done really well. So obviously, the zoom on the camcorder is not necessarily the biggest thing needed anymore, which leads me to, I have decided, I think I'm going to buy some new camera equipment, which I'm very excited about. First and foremost, I will be keeping this camcorder, the Sony HDR CX405. This will mainly be used for spotting vlogs, and I may use it as an alternate angle for trip reports when those come back. But this camera will have a limited role, as I do plan to finally move back over to the DSLR properly. If you guys were here from the very beginning, or from middle of the 2018 to middle of 2019, you guys would notice that I used the Canon T6i for all my videos, and the trip reports were done on my phone. But the Canon T6i rock and loaded for the airport updates, the unboxings, and everything like that. I'm really excited to announce that I will be going back to that, but in an even better sense. I currently plan to buy a Canon 90D and the Sigma 18x300 lens contemporary for the new setup. Obviously, if you guys are unaware, I currently have that Canon T6i and the Sigma 150x600 contemporary for my main photo setup. But obviously the 90D is not just only a great picture taking camera, it is a fantastic, and I mean fantastic, very good video camera. So I've thought to get the bang for my buck, I kind of considered maybe getting a more high-end camcorder, but I think, you know what, since we're doing cut motion now, there's not going to be many reasons not to. Why don't we move back over to the DSLR for videos? Obviously, the megapixels will be much higher. The video is going to look so much better, and I'm really excited to finally go back to, I mean, this, you guys can definitely tell this is definitely a little pixelated on this camcorder. Does it get the job done? Yes. Is it ideal, if you want to put it that way? No. So I'm really excited to move back over to the DSLR. That lens is mainly more so for photo taking, especially on Dallas Skylink, and just in multiple situations where obviously changing out from the 18x55 and 75x300 is very inconvenient in multiple cases. So I'm going to be selling that camera body and those two lenses and keeping my 150x600 and getting the 90D and the 18x300, which is just going to make a dream team lineup of camera lenses and a camera body that's going to do dividends. Maybe at some point I'll be able to get a camera second body for just to have both lenses ready to go, but unfortunately that hasn't. The funds are not quite there, so we're going to be working on that. And then the other major change I'm looking to make, if you guys are unaware, I currently use Shotcut, which is a free video editor for Windows and Mac. I obviously run on an Acer Nitro 5 right now, which is a Windows laptop, gaming laptop in a sense, and it does very well. It's a great laptop. It has suited my needs very well. But as an early college present to myself and kind of time to make the move to something more basic but will really clean up the videos in many ways, I've decided that I'm going to be moving over to a MacBook Pro this Christmas. And also on top of that, probably moving over to iMovie is the plan right now, which has a lot of great features I will be very excited to utilize. Maybe at some point I'll be able to move up to Final Cut Pro or Adobe Premiere or whatever editors there are, but I'm really set on iMovie right now because obviously, if you guys can't tell, my editing is fairly basic and I feel like it's just what I need for the that computer. The MacBook won't lag and it will just be nice and a really nice treat for myself that I'm very excited to do. So that pretty much covered exactly everything I wanted to cover. I just want to once again thank you guys so much for all the support on my channel. I very much appreciate each and every one of you that leaves comments, likes the videos, subscribes to my channel, and keeps coming back to watch all my videos on a regular basis. My real life is very limited and I really do not know what I would do without this passion and each and every one of you supporting me every day, sharing what I love. It really means the world, guys, and I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. I really hope that is well received and you guys do understand that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for everything, guys. And I would not want to be using my time and doing anything else besides sharing what I love with you guys and changing some lives is really what I'm big time on. I do also want to mention that me and Citrus do have a couple collaboration videos coming out. Those will be next Wednesday, August 19th, which I'm very excited to get out for you guys. And it's going to be two really fun videos for you guys. And there's some good topics that you guys are really going to be able to utilize on your, especially model airport wise, and model collecting and YouTube. Some great stuff coming, and I was really glad to be able to collaboration with my friend Citrus Aviation. And I do also post daily photos on Instagram, model airport stuff, and real life aviation. So if you do want to see my pictures there, please consider go following that page, and then please consider go joining the Discord so you do not miss me talking on a regular basis and all the conversations we have, especially about model airplanes and everything aviation related. But my name is Redriveraviation, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, everybody. Stay safe. And Redriveraviation is signing off. Cue the outro.